y'all? I'm Mark C.
And I'm Mark K.
And this is the Mark Sucks Show. So, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about Marvel Avengers game something or another. Don't know what
It's
the
just
rest
called
of
Marvel Avengers.
Oh, okay. Sure. Listen, I wanted to talk about this in particular because there's some hot garbage, man. I don't like it.
What's the hot garbage, per se? Pray tell.
Yo, PlayStation gets an exclusive character.
Who's that?
Spider-Man. Now, mind you, there's only like 5 characters in the game in the first place. So the fact that they get an exclusive character just for PlayStation, and there's only 5 characters in this game, bothers me.
I have to cut them off right here. There's more than 5 characters in the game. The characters are going to be coming out on a release schedule. So there will be more characters that are playable in the foreseeable future because they will be coming out in seasons. Go.
So in the foreseeable future, blah, 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 nonsense. In about 7 to 8 months, you'll have another character that you could possibly play with. First of all, this game is already starting off on the wrong foot with me. Because if that's what you want to tell me, if I put in Ultimate Alliance right now, guess what happens? 23 characters off the bat. Staring me in the face. Game day released. If I put in X-Men Legends, how many characters do I get to play with off top?
You're describing totally different games, number one.
No, I'm not.
With a totally different concept.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
and not only that, is each character has their own part of the storyline where you play their levels particularly individually.
Okay, so how is this anything more than this generation's version of Ultimate Alliance?
Ultimate Alliance, don't you switch between characters?
You couldn't.
You can't do that in this.
Okay, so now you're just talking about little nuances that are different. But essentially it's the same shit. Play with all the Avengers. Play with all the superheroes. This is this console's version of Ultimate Alliance.
I'm not gonna say that until I actually get my hands on the game.
Whatever. I seen the gameplay, and that's what it looks like. I don't care. Who cares? Like this This is trash.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
I've been telling him why I was mad. Then I was interrupted. So, like I was saying.
Go ahead.
Like I was saying, these jerk-offs.
Oh.
These jerk-offs gonna have Spider-Man as a exclusive for Sony. This is a failing by Xbox, a failing by PC to allow this to even happen. Although, if I'm being completely honest, I understand it. Because here's the thing. I think here's the complete honest thing when you really look at it. Sony has all rights to Spider-Man, the character. Like, when I say all rights, I mean this was a failing by Marvel many moons ago, back when they were trying to get solvent, when they were losing money. They sold off X-Men to Fox.
They sold a bunch of their characters like idiots.
Yeah, they sold off X-Men to Fox. They sold, and then they sold off Spider-Man to Sony. Now, and that's why for a long time they couldn't call mutants mutants. They had to call them super beings. And that's why you had a different version of Quicksilver in the X-Men movies and a different version in the Avengers movies because of all the legal issues going on with what they sold to Fox. But Marvel joined up with Disney, and Disney being the powerhouse that it is, it bought Fox. And a lot of people believe that Disney bought Fox simply so they can buy back X-Men.
Because that's absolutely why they bought Fox.
Yeah, so, which is which is kind of nuts when you really think
Well,
about it.
you gotta think about it. Now they can monetize all of Fox's properties, not just X-Men.
I know, but it's just kind of nuts when you think about it that they went after our entire TV channel and like.
No, they don't own the TV division. They only own the movie division.
Okay, so but they went after all of Fox. No, that's not true because they have The Simpsons now. They own all that.
You sure about that?
Yeah, Simpsons is on Disney Plus. They own all of Fox. Listen, but anyway.
Yeah, well,
So
tried to shoot him some.
But yeah, they bought an entire production company that has its own TV channel, just so they can be able to call their super beings mutants again. Wow, but anyway, that's beyond the point. The point being is that Sony is also a powerhouse, and Sony isn't giving back Spider-Man for nothing. Like Sony decided that they will work with Disney because it is smarter to work with Disney given what they've been doing with the Marvel universe, the Marvel movie universe. So they decided to work with Disney with Spider-Man, but they still own Spider-Man, and they could pull Spider-Man at any moment if they so choose. But this is why it led to the exclusivity of Spider-Man to only Sony, to only the PlayStation, because they own the rights to Spider-Man. Now, I guess Xbox decided not to let Sony beat them over the head for that character to go on other consoles, and we are where we are.
Sony has a history of undercutting Xbox. Think about that. Look what they did with Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
But here, like I said, here's the thing, man. I think this is a failing on the people. Like after I broke that down, I understand why it's not on Xbox now. But I think this is a failing from the makers of the Avengers game to allow that to happen. Because I would just told Sony, well, then this character can't be in the game because it's
to make things fair.
Yes, it's it's a. I mean, they truly don't care, but I mean, it's just a trash thing that's going to end up happening. That happened, and it's going to leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. PC gamers are going to be upset. Xbox gamers are going to be upset. This isn't going to bode well.
I'm gonna tell you right now that they're actually petitioning.
See, like this,
right now.
Like that's what I'm saying. From the video game developer standpoint, this wasn't a smart, good move to do to allow for Sony to do that or to make a room for that. Yeah, man, and I also want to bring up, speaking of the video game developers. Hey guys, here's a public service announcement. Nobody, and I mean absolutely no one.
I'm waiting for this one. What is he about to say?
No one wants to play with Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
No one. Nobody wants
Wait. They're trying to diversify the culture.
Who cares about that? I don't care. Like, dog, you want to diversify the culture? Put out Black Panther. You could have had Black Panther in there. You could have had Shuri's version of Black Panther in there. You could have had Storm in there. I don't care. You could have had any other. You could have had Sunfire. There's so many characters that you could have put in there. Oh, you want a gay character? Put in Iceman. Put in Sunfire. Put in so many other people.
Did you say a gay character?
Yes, Iceman's gay.
Really?
Yes.
When that happened?
Like in 2012 or some shit. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not even gonna go there.
He got swept up in the inclusionary blanket. So
we're all friendly, man. We're all friendly.
You can do anything. But this character is trash, man. Nobody wants to play. First of all, nobody wants to play with Mr. Fantastic. Especially no one wants to play with the woman knockoff version of Mr. Fantastic. Like, I don't care about...
I make my fist big and I can stretch.
Yeah, like, that's not fun. It's a trash character. Who cares?
So what's 5 characters that would be better than Miss Marvel?
5?
5 characters. Go.
Black Panther, Iceman, Cyclops, The Thing, Human Torch, Ghost Rider.
That's more than 5, bro. But okay.
I could keep going. Like, Sentinel. Like, I could keep going. I could keep this popping.
But none of them were actually Avengers, were they?
Well, Spider-Man was an Avenger for a time, but he's on there. Black Panther was definitely an Avenger. Like I said, you could... Storm served with the Avengers for a little while. You could have put Wolverine in this game, who was also Avenger. Ghost Rider was an Avenger. There's so many characters that I could put in
Was
here.
Iron Fist and Power Man an Avenger?
They were... yes, they teamed, but they were like an offshoot, different. But yes, they also served with the Avengers.
I'd rather see them than
well.
her.
You could have put Daredevil in here. You could put so many people in here, man. I don't care for this. I don't care about Miss Marvel. Nobody cares.
Apparently, she's going to have a major chunk of the story.
You could have put in Captain Marvel. You could have put in the actual.
I don't know. Brie Larson kind of ruined the character for everybody.
Well, listen. Brie Larson aside, you could put in the actual Marvel person in there, and that would have worked. So, like, you could do a lot of things, but I do say, but also, I mean, I get it. You wanted to be inclusionary. You was like, hey, a female minority who is also a Muslim. Yeah, that's a winning combination. Except for the very basis of the character is lame. Her, like, nobody wants to play with, like, I don't have no problem with her being a female, being a minority, or being Muslim. I just have a problem with her superpowers and her skill set.
She's a C-list character.
Yeah, like,
even when I watch The Flash, right? Plastic Man, I'm not watching for Plastic Man.
no.
Matter of fact, they made him stupid for a reason because nobody cares about that character.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I'm okay, man. There's so many other characters that I could have had in here. So many. Could have put War Machine in here, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. There's already an Iron Man version in the game, but listen, War Machine gets crapped on because Iron Man already exists. But people like War Machine. Like,
What about Ant-Man?
what about?
Could have went in there.
No, I'm cool.
You don't like Ant-Man either?
I didn't say I don't like him. I'm just saying I'm cool.
That kind of indicates. Never mind. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's an indication that you don't like the guy.
Nah, it's not. It just means I'm cool.
So they could have done better. So they're hustling backwards. They got a hero that nobody wants to see. That's going to be in the game. They're giving away exclusive stuff to PlayStation members only. Because it's not even just the character, but you get extra power-ups, extra moves, all types of stuff if you PlayStation owners.
Yeah, like that's weak, dog. Like, yo, Xbox better get some character. Maybe they get Black Panther. Maybe Xbox gets Black Panther.
And then the PlayStation people are going to be pissed.
Then fuck you. So what?
No, you got to keep the same energy, bro.
I do got the same energy, but like, listen, if you get an exclusive, then everybody else should get an exclusive too. Like, nobody was tripping when Soul Calibur came out and each console had their own exclusive.
Are you kidding? You know how bad I wanted Link? You know how bad I wanted Spawn?
Listen, I feel you. I wanted Link as well. I mean, I had an Xbox, so I didn't have to play with bum ass Hayashi. But
Heihachi was beast mode though. I ain't gonna hold you.
But listen. Anyway, I didn't have to play with bum.
I got you, Heihachi.
But anyway, but the fact that you just couldn't be but so mad when there is an exclusive character for every console. Like then it was like, okay, you got like so Nintendo was like, okay, that's dope. Y'all got Spawn. I wish I had Spawn, but we got Link, and Link is beast mode. And it was like, okay, but yeah, Spawn is beast mode. Cool, cool, cool. Like you know what I'm saying? The people that was left out was PlayStation with Heihachi. Heihachi was a failing.
And it reminds me of the Soul Calibur 4. Soul Calibur 4, PlayStation got Darth Vader, Xbox version got Yoda.
Yeah. So like, there's different. So there's not a problem, but like you can't just. If I'm paying the same $60 that he's paying for his PlayStation version, but my $60 game is automatically less than his $60 game, that's trash. That's trash.
I'm sure they got time to figure something out to give to you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Throw you a bone.
game comes out in less than a month.
They'll give you something. You'll get an extra DLC or something. I'm sure Microsoft could work out a deal.
I don't know what they talking about. They going to do whatever because I'm not getting this job for Xbox. I have both consoles, and this is why I say it's a failure.
Oh, you in stunt mode now.
This. How am I in stunt mode? Both of these, like, Doug, this isn't year 1 of the consoles. This is like year 80. I paid like $100 for my PlayStation. Like,
Okay.
like, Doug, I'm not
I
stunting.
feel you.
I'm not
I ain't
rich.
paid full price either.
So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I got both consoles, so I'm just going to get it for PlayStation and I'm going to show Xbox my disappointment by me not owning the game on that console.
Hit them in the wallet. Straight up in the wallet. That's all.
Yep. Again, fire Phil Spencer. That's all I got to say for this episode.
I'm Mark C.
And I'm Mark K.
Good night.